Hey everyone, Dan Henson here, your guide to Sarasota and the Florida Suncoast. Every single day I have the pleasure of speaking with people from all over the country, from New York, from Ohio, from Chicago, from California, who are dreaming of making a move to our slice of paradise. They see the pictures of Siesta Key's quartz white sand, they read about our incredible art scene, and they look at our January forecast and decide this is the place they want to be. And they're right, Sarasota is an absolutely incredible place to build a life. But my job isn't just to show you the beautiful homes, it's to give you the real on-the-ground story of what it's actually like to live here. The postcard doesn't tell you everything. Today, we're going to talk about the top 5 things that no one tells you about moving to Sarasota. This is the insider's guide, the stuff you only learn after you've unpacked the boxes so you can make your move with your eyes wide open. The first and most important thing you absolutely must understand is that we live in 2 different cities and they just happen to have the same name. There is off-season Sarasota and there is in-season Sarasota. When you move here, you have to learn to operate on 2 different clocks. What we call the season is the period from roughly late October or November through Easter or even May, when our beloved snowbirds and tourists flock to the area to escape the northern winters. The population of the entire region feels like it doubles overnight, and this transformation impacts every single aspect of your daily life. The biggest change is the traffic. A simple 15-minute summer drive from a neighborhood east of town to Siesta Key can become a 45-minute bumper-to-bumper crawl in the middle of February. Main arteries like US 41, the Tamiami Trail, and even I-75 become incredibly congested. This influx means you have to plan your life differently. You lose a significant amount of spontaneity. During the season, you can't just decide on a whim to go to a popular restaurant in St. Armand's Circle or downtown on a Friday night. You'll need to have made a reservation weeks in advance. Even a simple trip to the grocery store becomes a strategic mission. You learn to go at 8 a.m. on a Tuesday morning to avoid the crowds. Getting a tee time at a public golf course, finding a parking spot at the beach, everything requires an extra layer of planning. It's not a complaint, it's a reality. The energy of the city changes from a laid-back, easygoing local town to a bustling, crowded, high-energy tourist destination. You learn to embrace it, enjoy the buzz, and then breathe a collective sigh of relief with your fellow locals when May rolls around and we get our quiet town back. The second thing no one really prepares you for is the summer. People hear Florida and they think hot, but they don't truly understand the nature of a Sarasota summer. From about June through September, the heat and humidity are a marathon, not a sprint. It is a powerful environmental force that shapes your daily routine. This isn't a dry desert heat, it's a thick tropical humidity that you feel the moment you step outside. As a result, locals adapt their lives. Your daily schedule shifts to the edges of the day. You learn to go for your run or walk the dog before 8 a.m. or after the sun goes down. Yard work and other outdoor chores are done in short, early morning bursts. The afternoons are for the air conditioning or the pool, and you learn to read the sky. The summer brings a daily, predictable pattern of afternoon thunderstorms. It can be a beautiful sunny morning, but you know that between 2 and 4 p.m., there is a very high chance you will get a torrential downpour, complete with spectacular lightning. You learn to plan your errands and beach time around this daily weather event. The intense summer is truly the price of admission we pay for the 8 months of absolute paradise that follow. It's the time of year when the beaches are empty, you can get a table at any restaurant you want, and the city truly feels like it belongs to the locals again. The third thing you need to know is that the cost of paradise is more than just the price of your house, and a huge part of that is the reality of insurance. The real estate market here has seen significant appreciation, and that's the number most people focus on. But the recurring annual costs of protecting your home in a coastal state can be a real shock to out-of-staters. Your standard homeowner's insurance policy here is almost certainly going to be more expensive than what you're used to, but that's just the beginning. The most important thing to understand is that your homeowner's policy does not cover flood damage. Flood insurance is a separate policy, and it is required by lenders for many of the most desirable properties in Sarasota, and not just for homes that are directly on the water. Many neighborhoods that are miles inland are in designated flood zones that require this additional expensive coverage. The other major factor is wind mitigation. Because we are in a hurricane-prone region, the features of your home that protect it from wind damage have a massive impact on your insurance premiums. The age and shape of your roof, whether you have hurricane shutters or impact-resistant windows, and the way your roof is attached to your walls, these things are all inspected in what's called a wind mitigation report. A home with great wind mitigation features can have an insurance premium that is thousands of dollars cheaper per year than a similar home without them. This is why when you're house hunting, looking at a brand new roof or a home with full hurricane protection isn't just a bonus, it's a major financial calculation that will affect your budget for as long as you own the home. The fourth thing that people often don't realize until they get here is just how sprawling and segmented the Sarasota area truly is. People see Sarasota on a map and think of a compact, walkable city, but the reality is much larger. Your lifestyle will be completely and fundamentally different depending on which part of the area you choose to live in. First, you have the Barrier Islands, or the Keys, Siesta Key, Lido Key, and Longboat Key. They offer that idyllic island lifestyle, but they come with a focus on tourism, the constant traffic challenges of drawbridges, and the highest price tags in the region. Then you have the area west of the trail, the prestigious neighborhoods between US 41 and Sarasota Bay. This area is known for its beautiful historic homes, mature landscaping, high property values, and its close proximity to downtown and Sarasota Memorial Hospital. Then, as you move east of I-75, the landscape changes completely. This is the rapidly growing suburban frontier of Sarasota. Here you'll find large master-planned communities, new construction, and a more family-oriented suburban life. This is where you find communities like Lakewood Ranch, which, while technically in Manatee County, is a huge and integral part of the Sarasota experience for thousands of residents. The key takeaway is that the commute is a major factor. Living east of the interstate and planning to go to Siesta Key every day is a major time commitment, not a casual 5-minute drive. Finally, the fifth thing that often comes as a wonderful surprise is that Sarasota's world-class arts and culture scene is not just a slogan, it is the fundamental backbone of this city's identity. People move here for the beaches, but they stay for the culture. This is not a typical sleepy beach town. We are home to the Sarasota Opera, the Sarasota Ballet, the Asolo Repertory Theater, the Sarasota Orchestra, and the iconic Ringling Museum of Art. This isn't just something for a special occasion. It's woven into the fabric of daily life here. You will see your neighbors at the symphony, at gallery walks, and at lectures at the Ringling College. This vibrant cultural scene attracts a sophisticated, educated, and engaged population from all over the world, and it shapes the character of the city in a profound way. It's what elevates Sarasota from a beautiful vacation spot to a truly world-class place to live year-round. Understanding these realities, the rhythm of the season, the intensity of the summer, the true costs of insurance, the sprawling geography, and the cultural depth is the key to making a successful and happy move. These aren't negatives. They are the unique characteristics that define life here. They are the details that, once you understand them, allow you to fully embrace everything that makes Sarasota one of the most special places in the world to call home. If you're ready to have a more detailed conversation about what a move to Sarasota would look like for you, my team and I are here to give you the honest, complete picture you need to make the right decision. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel for more real insights into the Suncoast lifestyle, and leave a comment below with any questions you have. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you here in Sarasota soon.